your daily dose of DI is going to be this. And I've used this analogy myself. And again, we're going to use this segment to kind of talk pros and cons of DI and kind of present some of the arguments for and against it, some of which I think are kind of ridiculous, right? This is one of mine. I always say it's just like golf or baseball. I use the golf or baseball analogy all the time when I talk about dice influence or controlled shooting, because there's so many mechanics to this, right? Mechanically throwing the dice, I'd say it's no different. It's very similar to golf. Golf's got a billion moving parts, right? There's a million moving parts to it. I mean, from your grip to the minute you address the club or address the ball, right? Your angle, your arm angle, your back, your knees, just like picking the dice up, right? When you start your takeaway in golf, whether you have a backswing on your dice or not, everything's got to remain in alignment. It's all got to be straight the whole way through, right? Golf is tough. It's a momentum game. Your mechanics could make you slice, right? The perfect golf swing. Ball has that nice arcing trajectory, goes straight down the middle, right? Rolls exactly straight. You got wind, you got a bad swing, you got your off kilter, you're slicing, you're hooking, you're getting like I do. I have a ton of forward spin on my golf shots. So I tend to have a low straight shot that kind of dives down and rolls forever. If you're a top spinner, right? All of it matters in golf. In baseball, same thing, right? The hardest thing in sports, hit a 100-mile-an-hour pitch sometime. Go get in the batting cage. That's not like the batting cage at the carnival. Go to a real batting cage where it'll throw you a 92-mile-an-hour slider and try and hit that freaking thing. You can't. Super hard to do, right? It takes, again, perfect setup, alignment, timing. All of it's got to be great. You got to hit it square. Otherwise, it's an out. Hit it square, it's a home run. Otherwise, it's an out. Dice influence, the same thing, right? There's so many moving parts to it. And like golf, like baseball more than golf, there are forces against you, right? Golf or baseball, rather, you've got a pitcher who's throwing it at every pitch coming at you, different speed, different location, different spin, different everything. You got to adjust to all that crap in real time. Here in craps, we're playing against different table surfaces, different table heights, depths, widths, different back walls, right? Those diamonds may be brand new. They may be super old and hard. You got to hit them. It's a freaking nightmare, right? So there's forces against you to do something that's probably impossible to do. And that's where I make the analogy, it's like golf or baseball. Now, how do you get ready for it? Well, what I'm doing right now is kind of what I'm getting ready for. So you watch my nighttime shows. You should go to Pro Craps and watch the nighttime practice that I do. I'm doing 2 sets of practices. One is going to be batting cage practice or driving range practice. I'm just literally setting the dice the same way, throwing them 10,000 times, right? I'm grooving my swing, right? I'm at the driving range, grooving my swing. I'm at the batting cage, getting my timing down, getting my form down, getting my alignment right. That's that part of it. Then the next 10,000 rolls will be gameplay. I'm going to be in the batting cage taking game reps, right? Mixing it up a little bit. I'm going to do practice rounds in golf, right? Same thing. I'm going to take what I know, what I've grooved in from regular practice to game-like situations. Now I've got a table, we can do that. We can say, here's how the sets work. Here's how you're going to use those sets in a game. And I think that's where the analogy comes from. I'm going to practice like I play. I'm going to take the dice control practice that I'm doing now, filming it for you. I've been doing this for a long time, but never on film. I'm filming it like I would coach my baseball team or like I coached myself in golf, to groove the perfect swing, to understand how conditions work, understand what I can do, what adjustments I can make to fix my swing, to fix my throw, right? It may be impossible. I may be exactly on random. So what? But that's the point of it, right? So join the show at night. It's about an hour. I go between 9:30 and midnight, depending on when it's going to be. But camera's on, flick it on the light, and just see what happens there. Did a test last night. It was okay. I think the filming was good. I think you could see the dice land. You couldn't see really where I was marking the results because the table's so damn big. But there couldn't be. I had no volume. Trying to get volume out there is really hard. So I'm going to work today on getting volume better. So I'm telling you why I'm doing what I'm doing. And again, whether it's crap or not, I don't know. But I know that baseballs are hard to hit and guys can do it. I know golf balls are hard to hit and guys can do it. And through practice, you can get it. you can at least get to the point where you can control the thing you can control, which is all the mechanics until the ball leaves the air or the dice leave your hand. That's the idea.